Hopefully we have audio today. We'll see if I get a call from somebody here in a minute if audio is not running, but I'm pretty sure I Mr. Producer this one and we have good audio for this call. My friends, it's good to be here with you. It's always good to do these every morning. So I wake up, I take care of one solid deep work session, think of some important things I could work with you guys on, do some work on the actual boot camp itself, on the actual program itself inside of the copywriting campus. And then I get to reward myself with an opportunity to sit here with you, the copywriting campus, all together throughout the world, sit together, take a sip of San Pellegrino, to hang out with swords and talk about copy and mindset and improving ourselves. And man, it is really one of the highlights of my day. I'm looking at my calendar, looking at the things I'm going to do the next day. The little block off live power up call always makes me smile. It gives me energy. It makes me excited. And I am happy to be here doing this call with you today. So let's go ahead and let's just dive right in, right? So I announced, okay, before we dive in, let's talk about the challenge, right? Because I announced the current, the winner, the order of who is winning, and I guess technically who's losing this competition for this month. I want you guys to know it's pretty close, right? Like you guys are all pushing forward. There's still about a week left of the competition. So there's a lot of opportunity for you guys to move the needle there. But if you're not number one, you should be angling to move yourself up there. If you're number one, you should be pushing forward because you got to know that those guys are nipping at your heels, right? This last month is the time to really knuckle down, to get aggressive with it, to really push that last week so that you can, earn a decent and honorable place on that leaderboard. So if you haven't seen the numbers, they're there in the announcement channels. I didn't tag everybody in it. I wanted you guys to see it, those who were paying attention. So if you haven't seen it yet, go take a look. Today, I want to talk with you guys about the first law of HU, the first law, the first lesson, right? Now, some of you were around on the old server. We had 100 lessons from Morpheus, let's say, and he shared this content on how to improve yourself, how to earn money quickly and effectively. And the first lesson, the first law, was speed. Now, there was a lot of people that had questions about that when it was back when that was being published. There's a lot of people that have implemented it to great success inside of the Copy Campus, and there's a lot of people who either have never heard of it or never truly implemented it the way that they should, and it shows. So I'm going to be talking today a little bit about speed, what is meant by that, why it's important, and how you can start living by this day by day, minute by minute during your life as you push forward to make money, right? Now, the whole point of this program is for you to come in. It's for you to experience personal transformation and to become the kind of person who is earning lots of money consistently, so you are financially free. And when you are financially free, you are free. You can become free to do what you need to do. So let's talk about speed, because speed is the foundational. It should be the underlying rhythm, the underlying soundtrack to your day-to-day activities. And let me explain what I mean by that. Most people go through the world extremely slow. They're asleep, right? We call them sheep, right? Little normies that run through the world, they're sheep. They just kind of walk around. They just kind of go where they're told to go, and they just kind of bebop through life, just like normal little people, right? Slow. The problem with sheep is they are prey. They are prey to a predator, and predators move quickly, right? They're agile. They can change directions fast. They outrun, out-hunt the sheep as they try to escape, right? Now, in life, we're not necessarily preying on anybody as we're seeking to make money. So the metaphor breaks down a little bit, but we are moving forward, fighting against a giant ball of inertia as we seek to make money. The whole system's rigged against you, right? The whole system is rigged against you rising up to the top. Sure, there's some level of social mobility. There's some level of financial mobility available to you, but the world is designed for sheep. And most of you we're born in the sheep class and are trying to rise above into the upper class, right? Or the financial freedom that you're seeking. And there's a huge amount of inertia. The system's against you. There's a whole lot of personal growth that has to occur. There's a lot of work that has to occur for you to start making that money. And the thing is, though, that as you keep going, you build momentum. And with that forward momentum, you can eventually burst through all of these obstacles that are going. But most people grew up around sheep, lived as a sheep, and have no clue how to start acting like a tiger or a wolf or some type of predator, right? And you need to understand that if you want to be successful, you have to adopt a much faster day-to-day tempo, a sense of urgency as you go through your day, right? You need to be extremely dissatisfied with the speed at which you are currently completing your tasks. If you're going through the boot camp and it's taking you days to do each stage, you should be extremely pissed off with yourself and how slow things are going. And you should examine your life, examine what you're doing, and then attack the problem with more urgency, with more speed, so you can get through quicker. The faster you can get through the boot camp, the faster you can get through some of these early stage things you have to go through as you're learning to become a copywriter, the faster you can start earning money. The faster you start earning money, the more money you'll earn over, let's say, the next 10 years. If it takes you 3 months to start earning money, that's 3 months you could have been earning money if you went through the program in 2 weeks, because you were more dedicated and more focused on getting that stuff done quickly and efficiently as possible, right? Now, it's more of a feeling you need to adopt, right? You need to look around in the world and see how slow everyone else is moving. You need to see how slow people bebop through their day, going to their job, doing this. They have no sense of urgency because they have no compelling goals. You have compelling goals. You are trying to become financially free in a world that is going completely crazy on the economic timeline. I say probably in the next 1 to 5 years, it will be exactly like Morpheus said, have-yots and have-nots, right? Which side of that you're going to be on is completely determined on how fast you move today. Time is running out, right? You don't want to stay where you are forever. You don't want to stay where you are right now. Why not instead attack your goals, attack the work that you need to do with a massive sense of urgency? That doesn't mean you degrade your quality. You just force yourself to do them faster. If all of a sudden you discovered you were out hiking or jogging. Let's say you were jogging. Let's say you were jogging. Okay, you're jogging down the road, and you turn around, and there's a lion behind you. You discover that there is a lion, right? And you think you're moving fast before, but if you see that lion, I guarantee you, every single one of you would find it within yourself some capacity, some inner capacity that you didn't even know about to allow yourself to travel faster, right? Right? Or if someone said, "Hey, there's a free Lamborghini rolling at 20 miles or let's say it's 2 miles an hour faster than your faster speed limit. If you can catch up and get in, it's your free Lamborghini." You would find some way to run into it and hop in and get in there, right? You need to frame your life in these terms. You need to find out what mental ideas or what scenarios you need to place your mind into. You need to figure out what you need to think about that will trigger this massive speed so you will attack life with more urgency, right? Start thinking about terrible scenarios, right? Imagine the world going to pot and your mom's starving because you don't have money to feed her, right? That's a powerful motivator. You need to think of things, powerful pain, powerful desire that will force you to attack life with more urgency, because most of you, I would say 99.9% of the students inside of the campus are moving too slow. You're attacking everything slow, and that lack of speed makes it to where as you run into roadblocks, as you run into momentum, they take it out of you, they take the gas out, and you slow down. And you're stuck like a sheep, languishing in the difficulty of something. Attack the problems with speed. Pause every so often, analyze the chessboard, see what you need to do to change. OODA loop still. Run through the OODA loop with speed. But as you go through your day, as you perform the tasks, do them quickly. Do them efficiently. You cut out hesitation, cut out any kind of self-pity, and just spend your time working like a madman towards the success you want. That's the only way you'll break through the momentum and rise above the sheep class, or else you'll be stuck there for the rest of your life. The tools and the systems I give you inside of the bootcamp are impeccable. They work every time. If you follow the process, if you test through the way I tell you to, they work every single time. The limiting factor is always and will always be you, and the speed at which you attack solving this problem. You have to care about it day to day, second by second. It has to be burning a hole in you. You need to be extremely pissed off at the fact that you are not wealthy. You don't have the capacity to book a one-way flight to wherever in the world you want to. You need to understand. You need to understand, and you need to feel the pain of your situation, right? This is cool, because once you truly grasp the pain of this, once you truly realize the pain of being a brokey, it should trigger massive and insane urgency to fix the problem. You should attack everything with a significantly higher speed. You need to become an unstoppable force, because you will run into a lot of almost immovable objects on your path to become wealthy. You need to become the unstoppable force. So you defeat every obstacle that you face with raw action and speed. So feel the pain, amplify the pain for yourself, amplify the desire of what you want, and use that and channel it to create massive and insane urgency, minute by minute, towards the tasks you need to do. Now, the time management video I just included inside of the day 2 or the stage 2 content is extremely helpful for this. You want to use that, but you need to couple it with this underlying tempo, this driving force within you, this speed, that it should color all of the things and all of your actions day to day, right? Get serious about this. Get serious about the feeling. Come to grips with reality. Take your head out of the sand and start attacking this problem with massive, insane urgency, and watch how quickly you start earning money. Gentlemen, it's been a good call. This has been a fun one. I will be continuing to talk about some of these original HU lessons throughout some of the upcoming calls that we do. I hope this one has been enlightening for you. I will be coming back and touching on this principle day in and day out, because it connects with everything. It's been a great call. I will talk with you guys again tomorrow.